Yesterday, I talked about the biggest mistake, the most common mistake that couples make when they're going through divorce. And like I said, been there, done that, got the divorce sucks t-shirt. I made all the mistakes. It's me. It's me. I'm the problem. I get it. It's me, right? Because I've made all those mistakes that leads people to prolong their divorce, cost more money, cost more time, cost more heartache through this. And so I want to give you, and this isn't an unpopular opinion. I know I'm going against the grain here. I get it. I'm going against, a lot of people are jumping on this bandwagon, and I'm not jumping on this bandwagon because I believe it's leading to more animosity during divorce. It's leading to more problems and heartache. And the biggest mistake, and I'm sad to see that the divorce professionals are jumping on this, to be honest with you, and I am going against the grain. And one of the things that I see people doing is labeling their exes. You've heard that word narcissist, right? And listen, there are high conflict divorces, there are high conflict exes. I get it. But listen, divorce brings out the worst in most everyone, really. And so it does trigger a lot of our insecurities, fears, all kinds of things. And people do not behave well during divorce. I'm not going to argue that. But this inward is being thrown around left and right, and it's so overused. It's so overused, and because it's overused, it will cause you to do things in a divorce you should not be doing. And so um, one of the things I want to help people do is to let go of those labels. Let go of the labels for a couple of reasons. I think they're wrong. I think most of the time it's being misused and misunderstood, and it will cause you to navigate your divorce incorrectly. But also, number two, it's also going to negatively impact how you are showing up in your divorce. And number three, it's also going to impact how your ex is showing up in your divorce. The thing is, you are going to navigate your divorce incorrectly if you've mislabeled your ex, and you're going to be doing things you shouldn't be doing, and that are going to prolong it, inhibit communication, going to inhibit you from knowing the best choices you should be making. And then secondly, it's going to give you tunnel vision. It's going to give you tunnel vision, and it's going to prevent you from communicating effectively. And it's going to cause you to dismiss opportunities that maybe you could compromise, or dismiss opportunities where, hey, he really is showing up differently. She really is, trying to compromise here. But if you are locked into that label, you are just unwilling to look at some opportunities and unwilling to look at things a little bit differently or from an open mind. That's going to affect the divorce process, because this process is, you're going to lose some, they're going to lose some. It is a compromise. It's not a win-win situation. Nobody wins in this, especially your kids. They especially lose out. And so number three, how this will affect your co-parenting relationship. Think about this. Have you ever been in a situation where someone has labeled you? Maybe your ex is labeling you the narcissist, or they're labeling you the bitch or the asshole, right? And when they're doing that, how do you show up in the relationship? You're defensive, you're on guard, you're unwilling, you're ready to fight, right? If everyone puts down their swords and has an open mind and is at least willing to listen to each other, what a difference that will make in the process. Listen, I'm not saying you have to agree. I'm not saying that you have to put down your boundaries. Boundaries are healthy, but it will open the journey, at least where you will at least willing to hear another perspective, and maybe they will be willing to hear another perspective. I just really think there's the whole so many professionals are doing a disservice to divorcing couples right now, because if you've got kids, you've got to have a co-parenting relationship, and you are going to have to create new communication patterns, and you are going to have to create new ways of existing within your family unit. And you guys labeling each other and tearing each other down is not the way to do that. Okay. And if you think your kids are not aware of it, you are mistaken. And you're not only putting an energetic barrier between you and your ex, you're putting an energetic barrier between you and your kids, and you're keeping your kids away from you because they're seeing that negativity against their parent and they don't want to be a part of it. Okay. So, listen, if you want help to navigate this process, even if you have a high conflict ex, let me tell you, I cannot tell you how many people have come to me with a high conflict ex and they have completely turned it around because they've done the inner work and they've shown up differently in the co-parenting relationship and completely shifted things, and things are amicable and things are respectful. Totally, totally possible. Anything is possible. I've seen it a billion times. If I can do it, you can do it. If all that I can name on, two hands, how many people I've seen do it just within a few short months. And if they can do it, you can do it. But it begins by, you know, shifting the dance. You guys are locked into this dance. And when one of you bows out of that dance and you stop playing those games, you can turn it around and you start to create a new dance and a new dynamic. Okay. So just reach out to me. Love to help you co create a new family unit going forward. Okay. I will talk to you tomorrow about the third and costliest mistake that people make during divorce.